Hi there, this is Jens from GraphAPI, and today I want to show you how to create a GraphAPI. I'm already logged in my workspace. I have no GraphAPI yet, so I can just go here and click on the Create GraphAPI button. This starts the GraphAPI setup with it. First thing I have to do, I have to enter a name. Today I want to build a booking system. Just give it an easy name. And then I have to select the region to where this API is deployed or published. I'm choosing Europe, Frankfurt. You should always select a region which is close to your customers. The default authorization is API keys, but if you want to provide sign-up login for users and to protect some data, for example, then you should use either the built-in AWS Cognito, or maybe you have an OpenID Connect provider that you already use, like Auth0, for example. In this case, I'm using AWS Cognito. So now I'm getting to the step number 2, which is setting up the data model. We have a couple of templates here. We will add more templates over time. But at the moment, as we said, I want to build a booking system. So I'm using the booking system template. It's a very simple template. You can see only 2 types. The blog platform, product catalog are a little bit more complex, but let's start simple. I'm choosing the booking system, and then I continue. Let's have a look at the booking system data model. There's basically 2 types. One is the time slot, and the other one is the booking. You can see there's a couple of fields already added here. So the one who's booking has an address, confirmation email, first name, last name, maybe a message that you want to add, phone number, and then a booking status. You can see the booking status is a type that has been created through an enum. So there is a booking status enum, and it has 3 values at the moment: confirmed, pending, and status, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You can remove it. But potentially I want to have another one which is rejected. Then you see, if you go here, as this API is protected through AWS Cognito, I might want to change the query access. So bookings at this point in time are fully protected. That's the default setting. But I could, for example, say, you know what, I want to allow public create. And then if I go to the time slot, maybe the time slot should be accessible for everyone, because I want to see like which times are available. So I would say we just give it public query access. We don't give it public create access or update or delete access, because that can only be done by the person who's managing the booking system. So maybe the booking, maybe I want to add a purpose. So let's add a purpose enum, and let's call it booking purpose. And maybe it's just something like business and leisure. Now in the booking itself, I can add a field called purpose, and then I select the booking purpose enum type that we just created. That's about it. I'm happy. Let's just continue, go to the next step. Okay, here I can now select a bundle. If you choose yearly billing, then you will save 20%, but you can also switch over to monthly billing. And say I want to start small, so basically I could go to seed first, and then I start my trial period. Trial period, clicking on the trial period redirects me to the Stripe checkout page, where I would have to enter my credit card. So this is now a test account here. As you can see, we're in test mode at the moment. So I'm basically just add some random values. And then I start my trial. So after payment is successful, we're getting redirected to the publishing page. And then the stack is prepared in the first stack, in the first step. And then after that, we go to create schema. And after that, all the resolvers are deployed. I can safely close this dialog and can go back into it. This is how it looks. Now, obviously, I can't add anything because it's not yet published. If I go to the model, I can go back to the progress. The model basically shows me how the data model looks like. And here I could also change the model, add new types, add new enum types, add new fields, change the connections. Something we didn't look at before, but time slot and booking are connected. So here we say time slot has many bookings. And that's how this was set up. But obviously I can change all these things as I'm developing my API. We do have other things. We can upload assets, we have functions, we have a playground where you can run and test your GraphQL queries. You have your publishing log, and then some admin settings. If you want to give access to other people being able to manage your content, then this is what you can do. So far so good. This is how you can create and publish an API. Thank you very much. Head over to my.graphapi.com and try yourself. Thank you.